You're here because something stirring inside of you. Not because you've already started, but because you want to. Maybe all you see when you look in the mirror is a version of yourself you don't recognize, and a body that just feels numb, a mindset that is stuck. And trust me, I've been there. It's not very fun, but it's very achievable to get out of it. Maybe life hasn't knocked you down just yet, but you sense it could. And you know somewhere deep inside that this can't keep going like this. And you're in this problem and you're trying to figure out how to solve it. So we lie to ourselves with someday promises. I'll start next week once things have slowed down, when I feel ready. But that moment never comes, does it? You're not lazy. You're not weak. You're just caught in a loop of wanting change without ever risking something real. And that weight you feel isn't just physical. It's what happens when your dreams drown in silence and excuses. And once you realize that, you'll be able to fix the problem. And which is why I always say that getting in the gym is going to be one of the best things you can do to get out of this problem and become the man that you've always dreamed you could be. So let me get personal here for a second. I've been there. I've lived in survival mode in Denver. I was working 3 jobs, getting 4 hours of fucking sleep, max, and just training at the gym just to feel something real again. And I had a car stolen. I had a motorcycle stolen. I had a girl who dumped me that said she wanted to be with me. I lost friends. I lost money. And I almost lost myself drinking, definitely driving drunk. And some mornings I dragged my ass to the gym just to keep breathing. And I remember looking at myself in the mirror after that. And all I felt was just numb. I felt I wasn't myself. I could feel that what I was doing wasn't helping me get to where I wanted to get to because I knew I could be a better man. So let me ask you this. If you don't start now, at this moment, how many more mirrors are you going to stare into before you scream enough? Because I know exactly how that feels. I've tried, I've failed. I've tried again and I failed again until one day I said, fuck this shit. I'm getting it done. That's not the real trap though. It's not the gym fails. It's not the missed workouts. It's telling yourself those stories. Next week will be better. I'll do this right when the time is right. And then waking up and another year has passed by and feeling exactly the same. That's not good. So you need to make a change. But here's where it turns. One morning, I didn't wait for that motivation to come back in my life because I knew motivation is fucking bullshit. I didn't wait to feel powerful. I didn't just do the work because I was tired of being tired. And that's when I did the work. That's the magic. Not when it's perfect, but when it starts. Because if you never start, how can you actually get anything done? That is where everybody gets stuck, especially men. They overthink. They never start. They just get caught in this cycle. Do you want to be fucking mediocre for the rest of your life? Think about it. What would 1% better feel like tomorrow? What if that 1% turned into 2, and then to 5, and then to 20, and then to 50? What would that feel like? It's going to feel fucking good, because as men, we need purpose in our life. And I'll never forget that day that it happened to me. I just happened to finish a tough week, long days at work. I was training twice a day. I was logging my meals right. Didn't have any bad food. But I looked in the mirror, and instead of pride, I felt exhausted. Still fucking hated my life. The old stories flooded in. You're not enough. You're still fat, Adam. You still look like yesterday's promise. And in that moment, I realized I'd been trying to become someone who didn't exist yet. And that was where was the real eye-opening moment, is that I needed to build this man. I needed to go to war with my old self to make this happen. So if you've never started, or you started and quit, or you're scared to begin, I'm talking to you right now. You're not broken. You're not too far gone. You're just a man who feels the weight of stagnation. And that's a good counselor. It's good to realize that something's wrong. But staying stuck is where a lot of us get stuck. That's the real tragedy. A lot of men just kind of deal with their life and just say, "This is my life," and they never change. Is that what you want? I don't think that's what you want, because that's why you're here watching this video. Every man must wage a war within himself. The version that wants to hide, or the baggy clothes, stay on the couch and not off in front of Netflix, just be that fat piece of shit, right? Everybody fights that. But the version that wants more, right? More strength, more clarity, more purpose. If you want peace, real peace, you got to fight through that resistance. You need to fight to become the man you have always dreamed you could be. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. You need to bury your old self to become the man you want to be. You don't need to be perfect, and you don't need overnight results. You just need to start. And if you want help, real guidance, not hype, I'm here. Not to point at a body or count your macros, but to help you dismantle the man holding you down and to build the man who won't quit. Because trust me, once I did this, I've loved myself even more, and I have purpose. And you don't have to believe in yourself right now. You just have to believe in the decision, and the decision to just stop wanting and to start being. Make the change. It's possible.